Hello, welcome or welcome back. Today I have a reading for you. Spirit Guide Messages, What You Need to Know Now. So I have pulled your oracle. I have not looked at any of the cards. This is a timeless reading. All the videos on my channel are timeless. They're right for you whenever you click on them. Please do not forget to like, comment, let me know if you enjoyed this reading today, and subscribe so that you don't miss out on future readings. I have 3 piles of your oracle. We'll look at the oracle and then we'll also get some tarot for you and hear your spirit guide messages, what you need to know now. We have pile 1, pile 2, or pile 3. Pause the video if you need more time. Otherwise, use the timestamps located in the video description, and I will see you at your pile. Welcome, pile 1. Welcome to your reading. Pile 1, we're going to get right into it. But first, what I would like to tell you is prepare for transformation. Your spirit guides have a very strong message for you right now. There are so many synchronicities that came out in your oracle cards. I'm blown away. This is amazing. I can't wait to tell you what I see here. The first thing I want to direct your attention to, pile 1, is that you got unicorn twice. That's mind-boggling to get 2 unicorns in the same reading from 2 different animal decks. That is not common. That's not even uncommon. That's not even rare. I think we're in legendary status. Let's start there. Let's start with the unicorns. Okay, so the first deck unicorn, I'm going to try and pull it out so that you can see the card clearly. Unicorn, infinite possibilities. You are the sovereign of the seen and unseen worlds. The magic of love surrounds you. Beauty transforms you. Listen to the spirits of the light. Abandon the darkness. Go beyond the ordinary and become the legendary. I hadn't even read this yet, and I was thinking legendary status. So the synchronicities going on in your reading today, pile 1, are insane. Insane. You have also this other beautiful unicorn, a card of the spirit realm. So let's talk about the unicorns, because you have them twice and you don't really have that many cards. Yes, I grabbed a lot of decks. Yes, I pulled cards, but it's not really that many to have this many synchronicities. This tells a very clear, concise story. Your spirit guides are not goofing around today, pile 1. They need you to know this. They want you to know this. They want to provide you with information, support, encouragement, and a little guidance today with this story that's coming out. You are being prepared for a transformation, a beautiful, mind-blowing transformation. So these unicorns are really urging you urgently to reconnect with your higher realms, your higher self, spirit, source, the universe, the way in which you understand your higher power. You have 2 unicorns coming in, urging you to reconnect. This can be through faith, through trust, through meditation. We're going to talk about that more with this compass card. Really connect. These unicorns are telling you that you have a knowing that there is something deeper, there is something beyond your ordinary experience, and you are being called to connect with that right now. With the golden egg, this is the message that is currently residing within the center of your heart. In order to receive that message, pile 1, there is a call, a need for you to get very quiet, still. Be patient and allow that message to come forth in order for our hearts to give us the most true heartfelt messages, we must create an environment of safety for the heart to speak to us. And that's what you're being called to do right now. You're being called to a time of faith and trust in the higher realms, in the higher powers. You're being called to listen to the beautiful, truthful, authentic messages that come from within your heart. With the turtle card here, the turtle is associated with both earth and water energy, which means a grounding of this emotional, deeper truth. So when deeper truth begins to ground, we have faith, we trust, we have understanding, and we allow deeper truths, we allow spirit, we allow our higher power to work within our physical life, to actually make changes within our life. So you have this incredible, all of your animal energies coming through are telling you, they're screaming at you, pile one, but with love. They are urging you to reconnect with that higher power, to allow messages to unfold, to allow your higher power to ground within your life, to become manifest in your life. Here with the compass card, again, pile one, you are absolutely called to have faith and trust in your higher power. This compass card is all about attuning your life's direction through your higher power, allowing your higher power, your higher truth, your authentic self, your higher self, spirit, allowing spirit to orient your compass, your life path. You are being called so heavily to rely on spirit right now. You may be going through something difficult, which brings us to the middle of your reading here. The Sorcerer card is a card about examining your unconscious beliefs about situations and experiences that have to do with separation, scarcity, and conflict. The Sorcerer card challenges you to examine your thinking, challenge those thoughts, challenge your beliefs. So examining your beliefs around those subjects, scarcity, conflict, and separation. Find your beliefs about those things and then challenge those beliefs. Again, with this duality card, it's really a very similar message. The duality card is about polarity and separation, and this card specifically talks about releasing that fear, releasing the sense of separation, allowing yourself to grieve if necessary, and examine those beliefs you have and those thoughts you have, and begin experiencing connection of all things, connection within your life, connection of people, the things that connect us. Begin experiencing connectedness as your true way of life. We have the Chaos card. This Chaos card is a really, really powerful card. You may be going through something right now, pile one, that's bringing up fears. An old wound may be currently have a need to be examined. You may have been triggered through a relationship or situation very recently or currently. You may feel within chaos in this moment. The Chaos card can even be overwhelming. What the Chaos card says is, at the moment, outer action is not needed. What's needed is, again, this calling, this urging to go within, to examine your thoughts, again, about separation, about duality, about conflict. You may have recently been in conflict with someone, possibly with yourself, possibly with your thoughts. This could be an inner situation or an outer situation. It could even be both. Your inner situation could be mirroring your outer situation, or vice versa. With the chaos card, with the strength of chaos operating within our lives, the message is, again, to be still, to have faith and trust in our higher power, to let this storm of chaos pass. As it passes, we examine our beliefs, we examine our thoughts. We heal our inner selves as we allow our outer world to become healed. We have the Pegasus card, and again, you have 2 unicorns and a Pegasus. There may be a need, pile 1, for you to rediscover the magic within your life. But one thing is sure is that you are going through an inner transformation having to do with topics of conflict, of scarcity, of lack, of duality, of separation. Separation is highlighted. You're going through that transformation. You're healing those energies within you. The Transcending card is saying that transformation is here, and it's pointed right at the Sorcerer card. It's the Sorcerer. These beliefs about separation, conflict, and lack are transforming right now. We have the Sorcerer looking at the compass, allowing spirit and higher power to lead us through this storm, to lead us through this chaos right now, to lead us into healing our beliefs, limiting beliefs, challenging thoughts, healing us. And traveling lightly, simplify your life. And you can see they're walking forward on their path, and there is a trash barrel right next to them as they walk. So these thoughts, beliefs, emotions that are no longer needed, that are no longer serving you, these old thoughts and beliefs about conflict, separation, scarcity, throw them right in the trash. Those are healing. You have new thoughts to explore. You have new thoughts to live by. This path forward that goes into the beautiful sunlight and the lush greenery, that path has no room for the thoughts of scarcity, for the thoughts of separation, for the thoughts of conflict. Get rid of those. Continue on this beautiful path which has no chaos. So at the moment, you're traveling on a path of transformation in all those areas, pile 1. That is what your spirit guides want you to know right now. We're going to grab some tarot. This card's falling out. Look at that, the star. What else for pile 1? I mean, these oracles really say the whole story. But let's grab some tarot, see what else comes out. 8 of Pentacles, yeah. Let's get one more. And the Knight of Cups. Okay, so we have the Star. A card of hope, intuition, inspiration, following your inner light. Look where that string is coming right out of our heart. We had what did we have? With the golden egg, the message from your heart center, from the center of your heart. And here we have the Star card with the string being held at her heart. Inspiration, guidance from a higher power. Look at you, pile 1. 8 of Pentacles, working on this stuff. Sitting still. Perhaps contemplating the candle flame. The pentacles she has are connected by these filaments of light, just like the star is. working on spirit, releasing limiting beliefs, you doing the work. And we have the Knight of Cups. This young knight has roses and is sitting still and looking at you. A message, a letter here, the message from your heart. So this isn't necessarily talking about somebody offering you love in this situation for this reading for you, pile 1. This is a representation, regardless of gender, of you sitting down, embracing that love of spirit, of higher power, allowing it to come in, show you love with these red flowers, tattoo of a heart on his arm, messages with the heart enclosure, messages of love from spirit to you, allowing this transformation to happen. Yes, you're going to be following your higher power guidance, allowing it to work in your life, and emerging full of love and ready to act within love, not acting within this chaos, duality, or separation. Pile 1, your spirit guides need you to know right now that you are undergoing an incredible inner transformation. And this is what I see for you. Thank you so much for allowing me to read for you today. Please like the video. Please comment if this resonated for you so that I know that you enjoyed your reading today. Subscribe so that you are notified of future readings. Thank you so much. I can't wait to see you next time. Welcome, pile 2. This is your reading. I have your oracle cards ready for you, and we're going to get right into it. Pile 2, I see that you are experiencing something or a time in your life where you may be looking for direction, and you may be relied upon by others at times as well. And I feel that you might be balancing or trying to balance yourself, your own life, your desires, along with what is going on around you. So let's get right into it and start making sense of all these energies. We're going to start over here with your animal energies coming through. We have cat, independent. You are a natural healer. Your intuition is strong. You don't have to go with the crowd. Life supports you in every way. So we're going to see a couple of those themes throughout your reading today. The cat card talks a lot about being independent, relying upon yourself, not going with the crowd, creating your own journey, your own path. We're going to see a bit of that come through. We have elk energy. The elk energy, regardless of gender, is a masculine type of energy in the sense that it is very stable and grounding. It's also resilient and can be a bit headstrong at times. So that goes very well with the cat independence aspect. Headstrong, wanting to do your own thing, wanting to do it your own way, sometimes, at times. It also talks about being very respected, supportive, kind, and consistent. The elk energy knows its core values and stands strong within them. And that's why others see you as very stable and consistent. It's a very strong, supportive energy to come out in your reading today. And that also allows you that freedom of independence because you have that inner elk energy that can be relied upon. With the earthworm energy coming through, it suggests that you may be hesitant to share your inner wisdom. You may be hesitant to share your innermost thoughts. You may not want to be vulnerable with others. You may not want to share your experiences right now. It also suggests that in the moment, internally, you feel that, pile 2, you may be struggling to establish your sense of confidence. If that is true, know that these other cards suggest that other people do view you as a very strong, stable, and confident person, regardless of how you yourself may be feeling inside. So this earthworm energy wants to remind you that if it's because you're learning something new, doing a new activity or project, or wanting to be relied upon, and you're building that confidence within, remember that everybody has felt that way at some time. At some point in their life, everybody feels that way. So it's supportive and encouraging, letting you know to allow yourself some time and to keep going forward. You're on the right path. If you've watched any of my readings before, we have the train going by. When the train goes by, I just highlight what I'm talking about. So what I'm speaking about now in your reading is gaining confidence within yourself, understanding that all of us have had that feeling at one time or another. You're on the right path, and to keep going. Here your reading starts to transform a bit, and it's very exciting, pile 2. We start off with the owl energy, which speaks of abundance, clairvoyance, and treasures. It is a positive, good omen of good fortune, whether that be spiritual, material, or both. The owl card suggests that you will know internally, you will know inside what to do. So if the earthworm energy is coming through where you're feeling you may have a little bit lack of confidence, the owl energy comes in to support you, assuring you that at the right time you will know what to do. The hunter card is another supportive energy, pile 2, letting you know that you are a master at finding the road to success. I think that some of you here in pile 2 may be starting on a new project, a new venture, a new passion, or there is a new experience or situation that has come up in your life that is feeling a bit challenging for you in this moment, that may be causing some sense of confusion or some sense of lack of confidence within, where you really are trying to do the right thing. You're trying to rely upon your stable energy, your supportiveness, your grounding, and bring that energy into this newer situation that's happening. So the hunter is saying that you can rely upon your skills. So you know what your strengths are. You're a healer, you're strong, you're independent, you make your own path, you're stable, you're grounded. You can rely upon those skills. The hunter card, as well as the owl card, also suggests that the path before you has in fact been laid down by spirit, and you just need to follow it. That sounds easier than it actually is. The path led by spirit can sometimes be quiet and sometimes requires us to go within, use our intuition, our wisdom in order to see it and follow it. There's not usually giant highway signs or road signs that literally spell it out, but there are signs all around us if we listen and are open to them. That goes along well with this wandering path card of enjoy the journey. Part of this wandering path card tells us that you are in fact being led by spirit at this time. When spirit lays our path down along with this hunter card, it usually only shows us 1, maybe 2 steps ahead. So we do not see, it's not like opening a road map that you buy at a store and you can plot your entire course from beginning to end. You're only seeing one, maybe two steps ahead, which can sometimes cause these feelings of questioning your confidence within you because you cannot see the whole way ahead. You're still going in the correct direction. You still need to keep going, relying upon your strengths, relying upon spirit. The Wandering Path card says, enjoy the journey. It's understood that this process can cause sometimes feelings of fear or doubt, but the more you can relax and enjoy and go through the present moment, the more joy you will have along your path. We have the Guardians of the Land Protection card. This is a card that at number 1, it assures you that you are protected as you follow this path of spirit. As you continue to move forward, you are in fact protected, pile 2. It also wants to call you to be aware of what you need for personal protection from yourself, being aware of protecting your own energy. We do have cards of you knowing what to do within yourself. So you're not necessarily listening to others if they try to assert that they know better when it's your path, when it's your journey. You can rely upon yourself. You are this stable individual. You are this stable, independent individual who knows the path to success. So the caution of not listening to everybody who has an opinion. Now, if it's a good opinion and it works for you, that's fantastic. That's amazing. That's wonderful information. But this card warned you not to be led astray by any opinions from others that are not in alignment with your higher journey. With this card, these are so hard to pronounce, so I'll just apologize right off the bat. But I'm going to give it a try, so if you need a chuckle pile too, here we go. Antakarana. So this is from the Sacred Geometry deck, and the meaning of this card is bridge, and the meaning of this symbol is bridge. This is a healing symbol that is used to connect your brain to your higher self. This symbol within itself is often meditated upon. It offers insights, and you can use this symbol in meditation to answer any question on any topic. So if meditation is part of your practice, which I personally recommend for everyone, myself included, this is a symbol that can be used to connect your brain and your thinking to your higher self, and to be used to answer questions. So a lot in your reading here, pile 2, your spirit guides right now are telling you to rely upon yourself, your own answers, and your higher power. To be slightly wary, at least question the opinions and urgings of others, especially if they are not in alignment with your current goals. Your card of Deep Freeze is telling you that more reflection may be needed. Time spent within and nurturing yourself may be required for you right now. You will know when it's time to act and when it's time to hold still. This card suggests in this moment for you, pile 2, there is a call for you to be still, to gain information, to allow events around you to organize themselves for your benefit. And here we have with the card of Ash. In this deck, the card of Ash symbolizes what has come before it, that the fire has already alchemized the material and now we are left with ash. That this is a process that you have gone through. Perhaps there has been an ending within your life or within your environment that you are currently dealing with an ending and healing from that ending. You may be helping others heal from an ending. The suggestion here is to be very gentle as you heal through endings. You may have a call to be present with others who have recently or are currently experiencing some type of loss. And again, the call is to be very gentle with yourself and those in your surroundings who are dealing with grief issues and issues of loss. Allow yourself joy in any memories that surface, and that healing and sometimes forgiveness follow upon the gentleness of those memories. So that can be a difficult process to go through, pile 2. Your spirit guides are offering you a lot of support and encouragement, and are reminding you of how much of a strong, independent person you are, that you have the tools within you to continue forward. I want to grab some tarot for you, pile 2, and ask, what else do your spirit guides want you to know right now? We have one card jumping out. Knight of Cups, pile 1 had that card also. It didn't jump out like yours did. Let's see what else your spirit guides want you to know right now for pile 2. Seven of Pentacles. Okay, that goes great. And one more card. Pile 2. What your spirit guides want you to know right now. Pile 2. This one jumped out. Ace of Pentacles. Okay. Beautiful, pile 2. So the Knight of Cups, I'm feeling a different energy than pile 1 had for this card. Okay, especially with this Earthworm card. There may be a need for you right now, pile 2, to express some of your inner wisdom, some of your inner emotions. You may be in a situation where, although that's difficult, that may be exactly what's needed right now. So feeling strong, recognizing the strength within yourself, the stability, knowing that other people view you as stable, consistent, and kind. Someone may be needing your vocal expression of support at this time. With the Seven of Pentacles card, this can be a card of waiting a little bit, which goes really well with this Deep Freeze card. It suggests that you've already put in the work, which goes great with this Ash card. There is something in your very recent past or that you're doing now to put in work. Something has been completed. You have done as much as you can do for this moment, and now you are waiting for results. Similar to Deep Freeze, you will know when to act, and at this moment you're being called to be still, just for this moment, for as long as it takes until you receive the information that it is again time to act. You will be able to receive this information clearly. You will know when you receive it. With the Hunter card, you will know how and when to act. And with this Ace of Pentacles card, something new and tangible is growing out of the efforts that you have recently put in. You will understand the benefit and what you are receiving. Remember that we did have the message that this could be material or spiritual or possibly both. So you are cultivating and growing something within your environment, pile 2. It is happening. Even during times of stillness, things are still growing, even if you can't see it. So rely upon yourself and your strengths. listen to the wisdom that comes from Spirit, and you will know what to do. Pile 2, this is what your spirit guides want you to know right now. Thank you so much for allowing me to read for you. Please like and comment down below if this reading resonated for you and if you enjoyed it or anything else you would like me to know. Please subscribe so that you're notified of future readings. I can't wait to see you next time. Bye. Welcome Pile 3. This is your reading. This is what your spirit guides want you to know right now. Pile 3, are you going through a type of spiritual awakening? Because this is what your spirit guides would like to talk to you about right now in this moment. So let's jump right into your oracle cards, and then we'll pull a little bit of tarot to clarify anything that needs clarifying. Although this story is pretty complete as it is, let's get right into it. First card over here with your animal energies, we start off with the beautiful sea otter of happiness. Be the master of playful living. Release expectations and enjoy every day. Let worry go and instead choose love. Surrender to the waves. Your good destiny of love is sure. So we are going to touch on some of those aspects throughout your entire reading. Some of those aspects are reiterated in most of these cards. There are lots of synchronicities here. Your spirit guides really want you to know this right now. Some of the topics that are going to be repeated is letting worry go, choosing love, surrender. We do have a bit about love over here in some aspects. Over here we have the sea serpent, which is a really fun animal energy card to come in. This is a card about healing emotional wounds. This is a card about expression, I can't speak. See, expression, especially if we can talk, that helps. Expressing desires. I can't talk. It's Pile 3. You may have a little bit of work to do on expression. I certainly do, as you can tell right now. This is a card of being able to move and direct energy as you see fit. It wants you to consider your quality and ease of expression within yourself, especially the expression through creativity. And it also mentions sexually. So if you are someone of appropriate age and that is a part of your life, consider how you are expressing yourself and showing up authentically. Is that process easy for you, or is it requiring some consideration and examination at this time? So I love that the sea otter card is here. Sea otters are so playful. They really just embody playful, joyful living. We also have puffins here, which can be a sign of a committed relationship. Most of this reading is not about love, but we do have a couple aspects of expressing your love freely. It does not have to be sexually. It can be platonic love. It can be love for life. It can be love to all those around you in a non-sexual way. But the card of sea serpent can signify expression in sexual relationships. So if that resonates with you, know that that energy has shown up in your reading today. We continue on with the deer, which is a very loving, graceful, and nurturing energy. The deer energy is very intuitive and also very calming. It is a calming energy for yourself and all those around you. Those around you right now may feel calmed, nurtured, and gently cared for just by being in your presence right now, Pile 3. You are emitting this very nurturing energy to all those around you, which is absolutely beautiful. It also sometimes is a card that signifies new birth within your life. So that may resonate for some people. There may be a small group of pile threes here who have very successfully expressed themselves sexually and have created new life out of that, whether that is yourself or someone around you. That could be an aspect that is coming into play for some of you. We're moving on. The card of the rattle, the crow, and the talisman are working closely together in your reading today, and your spirit guides really want me to touch on this meaning. We're going to see some of those themes come out in some other cards also. We have the train going by. If you've watched my other videos, when the train goes by, I highlight what I'm talking about in the moment. So as I talk about these three cards, that theme is highlighted for you. It's beautiful, it's mysterious, it's gorgeous. I can't wait to tell you about it. Let me get started. The crow is a spiritually strong energy. It is creative, it is watchful, it is magic, supernatural, and it represents the unseen. The crow is a very powerful spiritual awakening, spiritual offering. In order to activate it, pile 3, it requires you to have a very clear mind. So clear in your desires. That can be a part of the sea serpent also. And every time I talk about the sea serpent, I'm stumbling over my words. So really getting in touch with your sense of self-expression. Now, I am a person who does occasionally stumble over words. That's nothing new. But the fact that every time I talk about the sea serpent, it's happening. This is a card calling you to examine the ways in which you express yourself, to find ease and flow within that. The sea serpent, it is a spirit card, but it's also in water, so finding the flow of your expression. We're going to see more about finding flow when we come over here, but we'll get there. So the crow is offering you spiritual insight, spiritual awakening that requires a clear mind to be activated. Next, we move on to the rattle, which again is a spiritual tool. The rattle itself is a spirit caller. The rattle as a tool carries your personal prayer into all directions. The guidance from the rattle is to not only pray for yourself, but pray for all. Pray for all in the earth, praying for the highest good. This will offer you the best results. The rattle is also an invitation for you, pile 3, to begin working with literal tools of the spirit, which is amazing because with the crow and talisman could also be considered tools of the spirit. You are being initiated potentially into using spiritual tools. However, I will caution you, offer gentle guidance that all these cards want you to approach the situation with care. With care. The rattle reminds you to pray not just for yourself, but for all, for the highest good of all. The crow cautions you to have a high clarity of mind, not to enter into this with any sort of confusion. So we are having the call for clarity, and we are having the call for having high regard for the highest good for all, not just ourselves. I think that you'll be pretty successful and that you're ready. Spirit wouldn't be offering this to you if you weren't ready, pile 3. But we move into the card of the talisman. So the talisman in this deck, and we see her holding the sphere of light, which is very beautiful. It offers wisdom. The talisman that she holds is wisdom. This is going to give you the ability, pile 3, to recognize any traps, potential pitfalls. So as you begin walking on this more spiritual path, you may be having a spiritual awakening, you may be deepening your spiritual connection, you may be learning new ways to interact with spirit, with the divine. You are also given or have achieved this sense of wisdom to avoid pitfalls or traps, things that are potentially harmful. You will naturally know how to avoid these. It will also allow you to recognize any allies, and that includes tools, spiritual allies along your path. And it will also allow you the ability to learn very quickly. You will very quickly and easily gather the information that you need to continue on with your journey. We have navigating by the stars, pile 3. You are very able to follow your intuition and follow the path laid out by the divine in order to follow, it says literally, follow your bliss. Following your intuition, allowing spirit, allowing the divine to show you what is next for you. That's one quality you have either mastered or are gaining right now. Your spirit guides want you to know this. Next up, we have the wood nymph of beauty. With the wood nymph here, we are called to recognize the beauty that resides within ourselves, as well as the beauty that resides in everything around us. This card calls us to see and recognize the beauty in all things, and the more that we practice that, the more that seeing the beauty in all is part of our practice, the more you will achieve and benefit from that practice. We are moving over here to the Chakana card. This is a card of progress. And again, it talks of spirit. Pile 3, your spirit guides really want you to know that you are in a process of awakening or deepening. You are already existent awakening. Feel that you're achieving a deeper level. We know that spiritual awakening is not a one-time deal. There's level after level. There's always more to learn. There's always a deeper level for us to go into. I feel that you already know this. You've already had a major spiritual awakening. You are now deepening your connection. You are now reaching new spiritual heights. You're now gaining new spiritual skills. It's absolutely beautiful. We see evidence in this card of spirit moving within your life, that there is a progression within your spiritual path. You are being invited to reach new depths within spirit. This is a change from changing matter to spirit. This is a change in the way you approach your life. The invitation of this card is to acknowledge when you are in this moment, and the practice that it invites you to is to recognize where you are in this moment, and then from this vantage point, visualize your past, your present, and your future all as one complete whole entity. Recognize that this is multidimensional and in a constant change and flux, as well as seeing your current state as in a constant state of change. Recognize that it is perfect in each moment, and that goes great with this wood nymph card, seeing the beauty in all things within yourself and all around you. The card of Against Nature. In your reading, you have so many beautiful cards. So what this card is telling you in your particular reading, pile 3, it wants you to allow new possibilities to emerge. Because here you are, reaching new spiritual heights, being happy, expressing yourself with ease and creativity, being this gentle, nurturing presence, having and using spiritual tools with wisdom, following your authentic path, seeing beauty in yourself and all around you. As you go through this process, let go. Let go of trying to control the process. Let go of the outcome of the process, and that will allow unimagined possibilities to emerge. So this card is cautioning you not to attempt to control spirit. You can collaborate with spirit, you can work with spirit, but you cannot try to control or dictate spirit. Don't try to fight spirit. You won't win that fight. None of us will win that fight. But what you can do is release that sense of control, loosen it, start to surrender, because unimagined possibilities are going to emerge out of this practice for you, pile 3. It's absolutely beautiful. I really feel that your reading is complete here, but I would like to pull a few tarot cards and ask spirit guides for any other messages that you need to know right now, pile 3. Thank you so much for watching and allowing me to be your reader today. Your reading is absolutely beautiful. I'm so excited for you. Please don't forget to like and subscribe so that you're notified of future readings. So as I shuffle, let's ask your spirit guides any other messages pile 3 needs to know right now. Strength, beautiful. Ace of Pentacles that came out in pile 2 as well. And 5 of Cups, okay. Let's take a look. So the Strength card, this could maybe feel somewhat daunting to you. This achieving this level of spiritual awakening, being offered tools of spirit for your own personal use, and being cautioned to use them wisely and correctly for the good of yourself and of all, could feel very daunting. But as I said, this invitation would not be open to you if you weren't ready. There's no way spirit would even kind of offer this to you if you weren't completely ready. So this is a card really reassuring you, your spirit guides wanting you to know you have the strength within you to move forward. It is, of course, your decision. We absolutely have free will. You do not have to do any of these things if you do not want to. It's an invitation of spirit to do these things. You have the strength and wisdom within you to progress on this path if you choose. Ace of Pentacles here. I see that there are new opportunities coming in, and I feel that even though this is a card of Pentacles, that this is new opportunity in a spiritual realm, especially when we talked about the tools of spirit, being offered a talisman, being offered a rattle that carries your prayers to all directions. So new tools, new practices, pile 3, for you to use. Of course, as we progress spiritually, our life does transform. So transforming inwardly and spiritually could very well create new opportunities to grow within your physical world also. I feel that this 5 of Cups card really has a lot to do with this Against Nature card. The message I'm getting for you, pile 3, is that there may be a few hopes or desires that you had, maybe in the past or maybe currently, that perhaps are not actually within your highest good or the good of all around you. Remember, we talked about praying not just for ourselves, but for the highest good of all. And those particular desires may have to be let go. And that is where we get into not controlling spirit, not controlling the outcome, not dictating what happens, but instead allowing these new opportunities, these new possibilities to come in, which will be greater than anything we could have imagined. So this card is really letting you know any of these desires that are not within your highest good, allow them to be let go. Surrender those, and don't neglect the new possibilities, these new potentials that are sitting right next to you about to come in, because they will be more rewarding, more beautiful than you could have possibly imagined. It will be more in line with your true path, more in line with spirit. They're right there. So try not to be disappointed or too controlling with those things that need to be let go. That's part of the process. This was absolutely beautiful, Pile 3. I appreciate you being here. Thank you so much. I can't wait to see you next time. Bye.